just going to work with the elements today. Last week I was having you think about the qualities that go with the five elements: earth, water, fire, air, and ether, space. This week I'm going to have you actually think about the element itself, and you'll be able to see what qualities naturally occur to you in relationship to the elements. And we're also going to work with sound. Each of the elements has what's called a Bija mantra, a seed mantra that represents the element. So we're going to work with the idea of the element and the sound that accompanies it. Let's start in Samastiti. So in this simple standing pose, we have the feet in contact with the floor. And I'd like you to notice the way your feet stretch out in front of you a little bit. And then think of a tree, the way its roots underneath the earth spread out. So think a moment about the earth element, soil, rock. Wood has quite a bit of earth in it also. So just conjure up some thoughts of what seems earthy to you, and be with that thought for a moment. And you might really connect down with your feet and feel as though they're rooting, and imagine that the soil is covering the feet, so that the tree, when we look at a tree, we see its trunk, but underneath it has this network of stability. So let your feet be that. Contemplate earth element for a moment here as we come into our initial pose. So a tree works because it's steady, but also because it has some flexibility. And I imagine that the branches move more than the roots do as far as responding, because they're up there in the air element. If you try to uproot something, it can be very difficult, even a grass. So the roots are really stable down into the earth. And as we go through our first pose, the forward bend, feel your feet as though they're actually rooted down into the earth. You can imagine the trunk of the tree as your leg, and then the foot as the root, and see what that feels like. We're going to do 5 repetitions of a forward bend. We're going to bring our arms down after each repetition and reconnect with earth element under our feet. With the lips gently closed, breathing through the nose, gaze soft and steady. We'll inhale and raise the arms forward and up. Stay rooted in the feet. As you exhale, slowly bend forward. Imagine that rootedness in the feet. That keeps you steady on your feet. Relax the neck and the shoulders. Inhale, lift your arms and open your chest. Bring yourself all the way back up, still feeling that rootedness in your feet. And as you exhale, lower your arms down the front. We're going to do like that 4 more times. A lot of attention down in the bottom of the body. Inhale, arms float forward and up. Keep your gaze steady. Exhale, stay rooted as you bend forward. So you're not going to be shifting into your heels. You're keeping the weight even under your feet. You're rooted through the whole foot. Inhale, lift your arms, open your chest, stand all the way up tall. And exhale, slowly bring your arms down the front. We'll do that 3 more times. Nice, slow, complete breath. Inhale, bring your attention all the way down into the feet. Root them into the floor. Exhale, slowly bend forward and stay rooted. That might mean you need to bend your knees a little bit. Inhale, lift the arms, open the chest. Bring yourself all the way up to the top. And as you exhale, slowly the arms come down the front. I'm going to do that twice more. I'd like you to do it on your own and stay connected with earth element. One more repetition, please. As you complete the Uttanasana, relax the breath and find your Samastiti. Again, conjure up earth element. The Bija mantra, the seed mantra for earth element is Lam, L-A-M, Lam. And we're going to chant that together 5 times. Lam. Take another moment to connect with earthiness and picture actual soil or rock or wood, whatever feels earthy to you. We're going to move to water element, and I'd like you to please turn on your mat and take a wide stance. Keep your feet parallel to begin here, and as we start to contemplate water element, I'd like you to think of an expanse of water in front of you. Whatever water you connect with. It could be an expansive ocean, expansive lake, expansive river. So just take a moment and think about some actual water. And feel yourself spread. The legs are wide, so we're open in this expanse of water. We're going to work with Virabhadrasana, the second variation, and we're trying to think of the front of the pelvis being really broad as we do this motion. And as you're envisioning this expanse of water, notice its fluidity, its flow. So we'll start with the hands on the hips and keep the pelvis steady. Rotate your left leg out in the socket, so that rolling motion. That's still, we're staying nice and spread wide across the front of the pelvis. And we'll take 5 repetitions of the warrior. Keeping in the mind's eye this idea of an expanse of water in front of you. With the inhale, we'll raise the arms and bend the left knee, keep the chest open. With the exhale, turn the head and look to the left. With the inhale, turn the head slowly back into the center. You have your whole inhale to do that. And with your exhale, lower your arms and straighten your leg. Notice that expanse of water. Inhale, raise the arms, bend the left knee, push the left knee gently behind you, open up. As you exhale, slowly turn the face to the left. And as you inhale, rotate the head back into the center. With the exhale, arms come slowly down, the leg straightens. Bring the attention into the pelvis, keep the leg externally rotated. Third repetition. Inhale, raise the arms wide, bend the left knee, push it back a little bit, open the front of the pelvis. As you exhale, turn, look to the left. And as you inhale, rotate the head back into the center. Slow movement with the breath. Exhale, slowly bring your arms down. Lift tall through the crown of the head. Relax the shoulders. Stay broad and open in the front. Please do that twice more on your own. Keep in the mind's eye this idea of an expanse of water in front of you. One more repetition. As you're finished, relax the breath, unrotate the left foot. Bring the feet back into Samastiti, still facing forward. Imagine that expanse of water in front of you. Feel the qualities that that brings into the body, into the mind. Let's take the legs wide again. The legs wide, we're broadening across the front of the pelvis. We'll steady the pelvis and rotate the right leg out in the socket. As we do the vinyasa this time, I'd like you to actually imagine you're moving through water. What does that feel like? With your inhale, move your arms wide and bend the right knee. Push the right knee back a little bit. Imagine you're moving through water. As you exhale, slowly turn your head to the right. You have your whole long exhale to turn the head. Move slowly. Inhale, bring the head slowly back into the center. Exhale, swim the arms down, straighten the leg, relax the shoulders, stand tall in the center. And again, inhale, swim the arms wide, bend the right knee, push it behind you. In slow motion, exhale, turn your head and look to the right. And inhale, turn and look to the center. Exhale as though you're moving through water. Lower the arms, straighten the leg. Third repetition. Inhale, float the arms, bend the right knee, press the right knee gently back, open the front of the pelvis. Exhale as though you're moving in water. Slowly turn the head. And inhale, slowly bring it back into the center. Exhale, arms down, straighten the leg. So if there's water, there's a little bit more stability than, or mass, than there would be with the air. 2 more times on your own, please. Keep the notion of moving through water, swimming into these positions. One more time. As you're finished, unrotate the leg. We're going to stay in this orientation as you step the feet together. Find the Samastiti. Imagine the expanse of water in front of you. The Bija mantra for water is Vam, V-A-M, Vam. We'll chant that together 5 times. Vam. We're going to take a counter pose and think of earth and water together. So perhaps you will imagine a shoreline where the two elements are meeting each other. We'll take the legs wide again, keeping the feet parallel this time. We're going to move into a forward bend and stay down in the forward bend for 5 breaths, combining the sense of the rootedness down into the earth and the fluidity of the water element. With inhale, float the arms forward and up. With the exhale, draw the navel in and bend forward. Remember to stay rooted in the feet. Relax your neck and shoulders. Place your hands where they're comfortable. It could be on the back, on the feet, or on the floor. We're taking 5 breaths here. Your own long, slow breath. So please count the breath cycles. Inhale and exhale 5 times. When you finished your 5 breaths, and please don't rush if you're still at it. With inhale, lift to the top. Exhale, lower the arms slowly down the front. And then relax the breath. Keeping this orientation, we'll come back into Samastiti. Take a moment. Again, connecting with the earth. Some specific embodiment of earth element. And feeling your feet against the floor. And then water, some specific image of water. And feeling the thighs and pelvic girdle. And then we're going to move the attention up to the abdomen and picture the fire element. Picture some actual fire. A nice campfire would be a good image, where you're really getting to experience the element. You'll experience the way it looks, the color, the brightness, the flickering movement of it, and also the way it feels, the heat that it generates. And there are other elements to fire too. It has a smell, it has a sound. So evoke a fire and be with that image for a moment. Okay, we're going to work on the same twisted triangle variation that we did last week. And this is one that you may want to use a prop. You may want a blanket or a little stool or a yoga block if you have one. We're going to take the legs wide and then stabilize the pelvis and externally rotate the left leg. And if you're using a prop, it's going to go inside your left foot. So we're not going to dwell on the other two elements, but do notice we have our feet rooted down. There's earth element here. We have the legs strong, but they're wide and the pelvis is open, so we have our water element. And we're going to bring our attention up into the belly. 5 times in the twisted triangle. Fire element is here. Inhale and take the arms wide. Leg is staying straight or comfortably straight the whole time for this pose. Exhale, turn your belly button as far as you can to the left and then reach down with your left hand to the floor or your prop. Inhale, lift yourself back up. Untwist. And exhale, lower your arms down to the sides. We'll do that 4 more times. Inhale, take the arms out wide. So imagine you're fanning the flames of the fire. Exhale, turn your belly button as far to the left as you can and then bend down, bringing the right hand to the floor. Inhale, lift yourself back up. And exhale, slowly bring your arms down to the sides. 3 more times. Inhale, float the arms out wide, picture the flame. Exhale, turn the belly, rotate as far as you can. Right hand down, left hand can be to the ceiling or on your back. Inhale, lift up, open the chest, breathe down into the belly. Exhale, slowly lower your arms down to the sides. Twice more on your own. Fan the flames with every inhale. And one final repetition. Once you're finished, relax your breath. Move your prop over to the other side if you want to use it. Unrotate the left foot and come to Samastiti. And evoke fire. That pose might be generating a little heat, which of course is one of the aspects of fire. Let's take the legs wide again. Steady the pelvis. Rotate the right leg out in the socket, and if you want to use your prop, put it in front of the inside of the right foot. As you inhale, picture the fire. Take your arms out wide. And as you exhale, twist, bringing your left hand down to the floor. Right arm can go up to the ceiling or on your back. Inhale, lift yourself back up. And exhale, slowly bring your arms down to the sides. Inhale, fan the flames with the breath. Exhale, turn your belly button as far as you can to the right and then bend down. Inhale, lift yourself back up. Exhale, slowly lower your arms down the sides. Picture the flame. Inhale, arms wide. Exhale, turn your belly button to the right and bend down. Inhale and lift up to the top. And exhale, slowly bring your arms down to the sides. We have 2 more repetitions. Please do that on your own and keep evoking the image of fire. Really feel and see those flames burning. When you're finished, relax the breath, unrotate your right leg, come into Samasthiti. We'll come to the back of the mat now. Continuing to stay with the image of fire, actual flames. The Bija mantra for fire is Ram, R-A-M. And as we make this sound, I want you to feel the engagement of your abdominals. Make it forceful and strong. And the R sound has a bit of an edge to it. So feel the forcefulness of the Bija mantra for fire. Ram, R-A-M. We'll chant it together 5 times. Relax the breath and stay with the image of fire for a moment. We'll do a combined counter pose for earth, water, and fire. Utkatasana or Ardha Utkatasana, the full squat or the half squat. Since we're working with earth element, it's very important to keep the feet well grounded. So please do not lift your heels up off of the floor. If you want to play with getting into a full squat and you can't do it normally, you can take a blanket and stand your heels up on the blanket so that when you bend your knees down into the squat, you can go down fully with your heels staying on the mat. Also, totally appropriate to do the half squat. So we want to feel the rootedness of the feet, so we're connected with the earth element. We want to feel the mobility and the strength of the legs in the pelvic area, and then the fire in the belly. The heat that's going to be generated as we go through Utkatasana or Ardha Utkatasana 5 times. The arms will come down after each repetition. So full squat, with or without prop, if you can keep your heels down. Otherwise, half squat. And we want to try to get those hips down as low as your knees and hips will allow them to go. Inhale, float the arms forward and up. Stay rooted. With your exhale, bend the knees as deeply as you comfortably can and fold forward. You may go to a half or a full squat. And then inhale, lift your arms and your chest and push away from the floor to straighten the legs. Exhale, slowly bring your arms down the front. We'll do it 4 more times. Inhale, raise the arms forward and up. Exhale, bend the knees, fold forward, release the upper body. Inhale, raise the arms and the chest, and then straighten the legs. And exhale, slowly arms come down the front. 3rd repetition. Inhale, notice your feet rooted into the floor. Exhale, draw the belly in, bend the knees deeply and fold forward. Feel the mobility in the legs. Inhale, lift the arms, push away from the floor, stand up tall. Exhale, slowly bring your arms down the front. We'll do that 2 more times. Try to keep the breath long, complete, and slow. 2 more times on your own. Last repetition. Relax the breath. Evoke the earth element. Picture some actual earthy thing. Evoke the water element. Again, picture some actual water. And fire. Imagine a real fire. Now we're going to move up into the body, the more subtle elements of air and space. First of all, you're breathing air. Feel that breath moving in and out. Air is quite subtle, but obviously very real. We know when we don't have it. Air is easier for us to um, perceive when there's some motion, either if the air is moving, as in a breeze or wind, or when we're moving. If you move your hand around through the air, you'll be more aware of the air. We're going to do Virabhadrasana, the first variation, and feel our body moving through the air. Let's place the hands on the hips and rotate the right leg out in the socket, step the left foot forward, and find a good steady stance on both feet. We still want to keep the lower body, those more gross elements in mind. And then notice the breath moving in and out of you. Feel your chest and your shoulders and your hands. And as you inhale, float your arms out to the sides and up, bend your front knee. Feel your fingertips moving through the air. As you exhale, we're going to bend the elbows and pull them back and down, feeling your chest spreading open. Inhale and stretch your fingertips up to the sky and lift your chest. And then exhale, bring your arms down the front, straighten your leg, relax the shoulders. We'll do that 4 more times. Inhale, arms go out to the sides and up as you bend the front knee. Feel the movement of air in your hands. As you exhale, pull your elbows back and down. Open the chest. Inhale, stretch the arms up, lift the breastbone, open the chest. Exhale, slowly your arms come down the front as you straighten the front leg, soften the shoulders. 3rd repetition. Inhale, arms out to the sides and up as you bend the front knee, moving through the air. Exhale, pull your elbows back and down, opening up the chest. Inhale, stretch up, feel the movement of the air along your hands. And exhale, slowly bring your arms down, straighten the front leg, relax the arms down. We have 2 more repetitions. Please try it on your own. For the last repetition, really tune into your breath, the air moving in and out of the body. As you're finished, relax the breath. Step your left foot back to join the right. Bring the feet into Samasthiti. Feel them root down into the floor. Let the breath freely flow. Notice the air moving in and out of the body and the air surrounding the body. Wherever it's touching your skin, you maybe notice the air a little bit. Let's do the other side. Place the hands on the hips. Externally rotate the left leg in the socket and step the right forward. Root down through the feet. Be aware of the air element all around you and moving in and out of the body. Inhale, take the arms out to the sides and up as you bend the front knee. Exhale, pull your elbows back and down and stretch the chest open. Inhale, reach the fingertips up and the breastbone up. And exhale, bring your arms down the front and straighten the front leg. Relax the shoulders. Again, inhale, raise the arms out to the sides and up as you bend the front knee. Feel the movement of the air against your fingers. Exhale, pull the elbows back and down, stretch the chest open. Inhale, reach the arms up, lift the chest up. And exhale, arms down the front, legs straight, feeling the air touching the skin. Third repetition. Inhale, arms out to the sides and up, bend the front knee, lift your chest. Exhale, pull the elbows back and down, open the chest. Inhale, stretch the fingertips up, feel the movement of air. And exhale, bring your arms down the front, slowly moving them through the air as you straighten the front leg, relax the shoulders. 2 more repetitions on your own. Notice the breath and the sense of the air touching your skin. One more time, stay with your own breath. And as you're ready, come back into Samastiti. Relax the breath. Be aware of the sense of the air element around the body. The Bija mantra for air is Yam, Y-A-M, Yam. We'll chant it together 5 times. Yam. Yam. Air element. Feel its subtle touch against your skin. Feel its relaxed movement in and out of the body with the breath. Now we'll move our attention to ether, the space element. Very subtle. However, you can notice it. Think about the way you feel standing on a hilltop or a mountaintop when there's a big expanse, or even the feeling that you would feel standing out on a plain where there's a big expanse. Or even the feeling inside a cathedral where there's a large space. So evoke some actual experience of spaciousness for a moment. The seat of space in the body is the throat and the head. We're going to work with Jalandhara Bandha, a modification of one of the bindings of the body, the place that we hold energy. This one's in the throat. We'll move into Tadasana, the balanced pose, and we're going to make our movements on exhale here so we can accommodate the bandha, which we do simply by dropping. If you steady your gaze in front of you and then drop your chin down towards your chest, you also feel your ears retract behind you. The back of the neck will lengthen, and the throat is compressed. You can hear it in my voice that it's actually compressing in the throat. So relax that. We're going to form that bandha, feel the compression of the throat, be very aware of the movement of air in the throat, and then we'll relax it and be aware of the space that comes in when we relax it. We'll stay here and inhale. Then hold the breath briefly and drop the chin down. Keep your chin dropped down, and on your exhale, raise your heels and raise your arms forward and up. You keep your gaze steady. Keep the chin lock in place and stay while you inhale. While you exhale and lower down, we're going to release the arms, lower the heels, and soften the shoulders so that the throat softens and opens. We release that chin lock. I'll stay and inhale. Hold the breath briefly and drop the chin down to the pit of the throat. Keep that in place as you exhale. Raise the arms, lift the heels. Then pay attention to the throat as you inhale with the chin lock in place. And then notice the space that comes into the throat as you lower down and soften the chin lock. 3 more times. Stay and inhale. Hold briefly and drop the chin down to the notch of the neck. And then exhale, raise the arms, lift the heels. Keep the gaze steady. Feel the compression in the front of the throat and the length in the back of the neck. Stay and inhale with the chin lock in place. With the exhale, arms and heels come down. Soften the shoulders, relax the neck and the throat. Feel the space that comes into the throat. Do that 2 more times. Stay and inhale. Hold and drop the chin to the notch of the neck. Keep it down while you exhale to lift. Keep the bandha in place while we stay up and inhale. Exhale to lower down and feel the space open up in the throat as you bring your arms and your heels down, softening the shoulders. Keep the gaze steady. 1 final repetition. Stay and inhale. Hold the breath briefly. Drop the chin towards the notch of the neck. Then exhale to lift. Gaze is steady. Chin lock in place. Keep the chin to the notch of the neck as you inhale in place. And then with the exhale, lower the arms and the heels and relax the neck, shoulders. Feel the space come into the throat. And soften into Samastiti. Evoke some space. The Bija mantra for space element is Ham, H-A-M, ha, and you're going to feel that breathiness, airiness in the throat when we make the H sound. Let's chant that together 5 times, please. Relax the breath. Feel the body standing here in this space. Be aware of the subtle movement of air touching your skin. Connect with the fire element. Feel both the strength and fluidity of water element and the rootedness of earth element. Okay, let's come to stand on the knees. If it's comfortable for your feet, your hips, your knees, you can sit back on the heels. We're going to take sweeping arms, Vajrasana, 5 repetitions. We'll start with the hands behind the back, and you can sit low on the heels or stand tall on the knees. 5 times, being aware of all of the elements in the body. With the inhale, take the arms out to the sides and up, stand tall on the knees, open your chest, but stay connected down through your feet. And exhale, bend forward, bring your hands to your back. Relax down into the forward bend. Nice long stretch in the back of the body. Relax the neck. Inhale, arms out to the sides and up. Stand tall and open. And exhale, slowly bend forward, bringing your hands behind the back, stretching along the back of the body. Relax the neck. Inhale, open the arms, lift, stretch up. And exhale, bend down, hands behind the back, releasing towards the floor. Please do that 2 more times on your own. Stay down in the child's pose after you finish the last one. If you like, your hands can go under your forehead or down at your sides or stretched out in front of you. Find a comfortable position for your arms and relax in the child's pose for a moment. Noticing earth element, water element, fire, air, and space. As you're ready, let's turn over onto the back. If you like, you can use some support behind your head. Or bring the knees into the chest. Let yourself settle down into this back lying position with the knees into the chest. Feel all the places where you're touching the floor. Notice because the knees are into the chest, you've got a little stretch in your lower back. Soften your shoulders as best you can. You can take your hands behind your knees and support your leg, or down to your side, whatever feels comfortable. We're going to extend the legs to the ceiling 5 times on the inhale. So with inhale, stretch the legs up, reach the feet to the ceiling. And with the exhale, bend the knees and pull the thighs into the chest. Soften your face, close your eyes if you like. Inhale, extend the legs, reach up to the ceiling. And exhale, bend the knees and pull the thighs into the chest. Feel your lower back stretch and your neck and shoulders drop to the floor. Inhale, extend the legs up, lengthen. And exhale, bend the knees, hug them in. And do that 2 more times, please. We're going to keep the knees bent into the chest when you're finished. Slightly separate the feet and relax them at the end of the legs. Feel the back of the head against the floor, relax the shoulders. And take Apanasana 5 times here. With the inhale, let the knees float away from the chest as the breath comes in and the chest and the belly expand. Keep your feet relaxed and exhale. Pull the thighs in close to the belly. Feel the lower back flatten and drop your shoulders towards the floor and soften the face. Inhale, allow the knees to float out away from the chest. And exhale, pull the thighs in. Gently stretch the back, flattening it towards the floor. Relax the shoulders and the face. Inhale, float the knees out away from the chest. Exhale, gently draw the thighs in close. Soften the pit of the throat and the space between the eyebrows. And do 2 more breaths on your own, please. As you're ready, we'll move into final relaxation. We're going to move the feet to the floor. Make any adjustments so that you're comfortable as you stretch both legs straight out. You can support behind your head if you like, behind the backs of the knees if that's helpful. So arrange yourself so your feet are comfortably wide, almost as wide as the mat maybe. Feel the feet against the floor. Evoke earthiness, soil, rock, wood. Relax the upper legs and the buttocks. Relax around the pelvic girdle. Evoke water element. Picture an expanse of water. Notice the way it's moving. belly and notice fire element. Picture flames. Spread your shoulder blades wide. Have the hands slightly wider than the mat with the palms up to open the chest. Feel the air moving in and out of the body with the breath. Feel the air wherever it's touching your bare skin. Relax in the pit of the throat. Soften the muscles of the face. Soften the space between the eyebrows. And at the top of the head. Eyes closed. Feel the space around you. Keep with your observation of the elements as you relax for a few is made of these 5 elements. And that our human experience is made of these 5 elements. Gently lengthen your breath and prepare to come out of the relaxation. Take a little stretch if you like. Notice the floor underneath you, the space around you, the air within you, the fluid motion of the body. As you're ready, we'll draw the knees into the chest and turn to the right side, taking a moment, curled up into the ball, and then use your left fingertips on the floor to prop yourself upright and find a comfortable seated position. We're going to work with the sound as part of our pranayama. For the first round, I'm going to chant the Bija mantras in the same order that we did them before. Lam, Vam, Ram, Yam, Ham. And so you're going to listen to the chant as you take your inhale, and then repeat the chant for your exhale. We'll do a round through them like that. Then you're going to listen as I chant, and chanting silently to yourself, you'll exhale and repeat the mantra. And then we'll leave you to repeat them on your own for a little meditation. So for this round, listen and then chant back with me. Lam. With me. Lam. Inhale and chant. Vam. Chant aloud. Vam. Inhale. Ram. Chant. Ram. Inhale. Yam. Chant. Yam. Inhale. Ham. Chant. Ham. Now I'm going to continue. I'm going to chant while you're inhaling, and it's a 6 count inhale. There's a little pause, and then you will mentally repeat the chant to yourself as you exhale for 6 counts. So please inhale while I chant. Lam. Exhale, chant mentally. Inhale. Vam. Chant mentally. Inhale. Ram. Mental chant. Inhale. Yam. Mental repetition. Mentally repeat. Relax the breath. I want to chant through the progression one more time. You can listen, and then we'll sit in silence. Whichever of them can focus on in the silence. Sit in silence for about a minute here. Repeat whichever of those mantras has remained. Keeping your eyes closed, notice the space that you're sitting in. Feel the air surrounding you and moving in and out of the body. Evoke fire, actual flames. Imagine an expanse of water. Feel your feet or whatever portion of you is touching something solid. Root down and picture some earthiness. If any of those elements in particular feel connective or useful for you, you can do a practice just focusing on one of them. You can use the mantra, all of them, one of them, whichever ones resonate for you. Good point of focus. Prepare to emerge from your meditation. Slowly open your eyes. Hands together in front of the chest, Anjali Mudra. Namaste. All right. Thank you, everybody. Hope you are enjoying the elements. I think we'll spend one more week with them. Maybe a little bit more chanting because we seem to be getting good responses from folks about that. For those of you in Rensselaerville, I'm going to be talking at the library Thursday evening, 7 o'clock. Um, the title is Yoga Story. So I'm going to tell you about how I came to yoga as my life work. So we'd love to see you there. And everyone else, back here next Tuesday, or maybe in person on Thursday. Thank you very much. Have a beautiful day. Bye-bye.